Hello and welcome back to part 2 of security features in SalonTouch. In this video, we're going to look at security profiles, what they mean, and how do we go about assigning them to different employees. So let's get started. Now we look at these security profiles here, manager, partner, employee, owner that we had set up previously, and I'll explain each one of them. So first of all, what is a security profile? So the security profile allows the owner of the salon to assign employees a given profile. So you can say, okay, I have this employee, I'll give her the employee profile. I have a manager, I'll give them a manager profile. Now what do these profiles mean? These profiles define the level of access that these employees can have. For example, an owner or a manager might have full rights and access, but an employee profile might have a limited defined access, so they won't be able to access all areas of the software. So in this way, we can have different levels of access for employees, for managers, for associates, or whatever we have set it up. So to create a new profile, I go right here to the left side and say Add Local Security. A window pops up. I can either choose one of the existing profiles and use that as a template and modify it, or I can create a new one from blank record. I'm going to do that. I'm going to create a blank one. I'm going to say OK. Now I'm going to call this profile associate. That means it's a new employee who's just joined. We don't want to give too much access to them. So I've created that. And I'm going to give this number here, say 40. And I'll explain what this number is. 40. Once I've done that, I save. Now I can go ahead, since everything is unchecked, I can go ahead and selectively give the associate access to whatever functions that are here on the left side. So I can say, of course, I want them to attend a client. Of course, I want them to access the register. I want them to see package deal. I want them to sell a package too. So in this way, I can go down or basically check whole sections as before. I can say check all, give access to everything initially, and then go and selectively reduce them, whatever are your preferences. So that's how we would do that. So let's see how we use these profiles now. So I'm going to go to the employee section here on the top, and I am going to add a new employee. It's Erin has just joined the salon. She's new. I'm just going to put her last name, Erin Burnett. And I'm not going to bother filling in the rest of the stuff. What I want to show you is that if I go on the 4th tab here, the security tab, I'll click on that. And right here, it's important that I give her the associate profile. So now, and I save it, of course. Now, she will get access to whatever I have chosen previously in the associate profile. Okay? Then I would go and give her a password. And I would save it. So now, in this way, Erin has the associate profile, limited associate profile. She can do limited things. Because she's new, I gave her a password. So now, whenever she logs into SalonTouch using that password, she'll be able to do exactly what you have assigned her in her profile. So now the last thing I want to talk to you is about these numbers here and what they mean. So I gave the owner 100, I gave the manager 75, and you can see I was using them as I go down the employee and to the associate. So keep in mind that the higher the number doesn't mean that you have more access. It is not the amount of access the profile has. It simply denotes which security profile is more important than the other. For example, this is used in situations where both an owner and a manager may have identical profiles, and they have permission to modify an employer's profile, but you do not want a manager to change the owner's profile. So whoever is assigned a profile that has a higher level, they'll be able to modify anybody assigned to a profile with a lower level. So that's what these numbers mean. I hope this makes sense. And that's all about there is to doing security. So take a look at them, look at what's out here, and see what works for you. Check mark. Sometimes it's better to give a little bit more and then selectively reduce them one by one, whatever works for you. I hope this was useful, and we'll talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye.